Now we are in the city of Gradcu, an established city, and the street totally different as we have seen it in the Seestadt Aspern. It's an existing street with trees planted for the last decades. And the main topic here was what to do and how to deal with water. We have water from pedestrian areas, we have more dirty ones on the parking plot for cars, and we do have the street itself. And this kind of surface water does need a kind of opportunity to bring an expert on a specific system into our cooperation. And that was when Akko came in our cooperation and took part.
Thank you, Daniel. Yes, it was almost 3 years ago when I came to the working group, and the request was, yeah, we need a solution. You came up with a lot of ideas, with a lot of sketches. You need a system which is well known by the installers and well known on the market, but it has to be modular. It has to be somehow flexible because all the projects are a bit different. And then we were sitting together, and I remember it that we decided that the Akko Combi Point system is the one which we go for, because it's modularity on one hand, it's flexibility, the watertightness and watertight system is very useful, and on the other hand it's very well known by the installers, as mentioned before. And the good thing is that we can adapt it to with customized needs, customized parts in our productions.
And there is a system with the Akko Combi Point. I think we can add on our inventions.
And the good thing is also we learned from this working group, because we got a new request, and this is the topic of reuse. So it means reusing of water for us. It's a new button and a new topic for us.
We do have the opportunity to work with the existing sewer system, but bring more or less the main amount of water into the surrounding of the trees.
And at the end, you have the gully top, and we said, okay, this must be something special. This must be visible for those people living around, the inhabitants of the city, the inhabitants of the street itself. They should know that there is something happening in the ground. And that's why the idea was to develop a gully top which has a different look-alike than we are used to. And that's why the design of your landscaping architect came up.
And we choose the topic of the leaves. On one hand, as a kind of gesture from our colleagues from Stockholm, where the usual idea came from, but we just rebuilt it in a new, specific Austrian way with this kind of session, this kind of U-style leaf gully top, and we're really proud to implement it right now, today, here in Graz.
Yes, we produced it in our factory in Germany. Yeah, the design is completely new, and it's written Schwammstadt on it. Yeah, so it's also visible for everybody. Yes, we are very proud to implement it the first time in Austria.
And it shouldn't be the last time where we bring such a very special galley top into the surrounding, into our streets.
Cities of the future will be green cities, and trees, vital trees, are a central element of this greening of the cities. The urban trees in the sponge city are in building a bit more expensive, but on the other hand, you have in the maintenance, they will get cheaper, because there's less maintenance, and they will grow better, they will live longer, and they will have a big canopy, so they can transpirate the water and sequestrate the biomass and the carbon dioxide and get their full potential, actually, instead of a normal tree. It's very important to be in a good and intensive contact with the colleagues from the other departments, such as wastewater treatment or civil engineering, because you need them. It's a really complex system, actually, and then you need them to bring this system on the bottom, on the ground. I would say when you start with the first projects, think about it as test project and communicate them as test projects, because you always have to learn and to make your experience, and then you can make your progress, and then later on you will have your success.